So last week, North Carolina, tough
Yep.
loss. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, we were flat. I mean, as a group, we were flat. So it's not on any individual. We did have some extra guys missing on top of what we already had missing. But we expect to win wherever we go, home, away, and we expect to control the flow of the game. And we did neither. We almost got ourselves back in it late. Momo came on, played great. Ian Shaw made his intro and played great. Emmanuel Samadia was excellent. So really happy with the energy and the effort that we got from the bench, and that gives us, comfort in our depth going forward. But we shouldn't have left ourselves in that position. That was a really poor first half.
Kind of adjustments were you making there at halftime to try and get back some control of that game?
We talked about changing the shape, but we ultimately decided, and I left it open to the players, that they felt like they could give the game more in our normal approach, and we went back out with the same group, just with a renewed sense of purpose, and it started to get better. Still didn't quite get to what we expect.
You mentioned Ian Shaw. How do you feel about him in his first competitiveness for the club, and what do you see his role going forward?
Yeah, I think he's going to get more and more. He's going to get opportunities. We have games coming up, that start to come in quicker succession with midweek games, with Open Cup games. So be it the Open Cup or be it on the weekend, he's going to get more opportunities. And we know we can trust him if we're chasing a game to come on and add energy and quality on the ball. So I've been really impressed with where he's at in his development at 17, 18 years old, and I've had some special ones over the years, and I would put him near that group.
Looking ahead to Miami, they've surprised some people in the early going. I think some consensus, at least in the commentary class, that they were maybe going to be struggling, but they've looked really solid. What are your thoughts on that?
Very solid. They don't give much away. It'll be difficult to score tomorrow. They get a lot of guys behind the ball and quickly, and they're really, really good on the counter. A lot of slippery individual players, good individual skill that can make people miss and then open up transition lanes. So we need to make sure that structurally we're sound and we're not giving those transitions away.
And health-wise, you mentioned we had a couple extra guys missing. I know there's been 4, 5, 6 guys missing in the early going. How are you looking from a health perspective?
We're getting closer. We're still going to be missing 4 or 5 tomorrow, but it should be 1 or 2 less than it was last weekend, so that helps in a big way.
And Open Cup draw was yesterday. NYCFC 2. What are your thoughts on that?
That's great. A home game. That was the biggest thing for me. Didn't really care who we played. Like I said, we expect to be on top of the game no matter who it is that comes in to our place. But even if we had to go away. So I think it's great from a regional standpoint for fans of New York, Hartford. We're 2 hours away from each other. So I think it sets up hopefully for a nice weather night. We're starting to get deeper into April, and people can get out and see 2 really good teams with a lot of good young players.
All right, thanks so much.
All right, thanks. Who do you need?
Yes, sir.
A couple of clean sheets to start the season. Defense playing really good. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, really good. We've been working hard in pre-season to get where we are, and I like to play with Joel also. Paul is really good, so we started well this season. Then we had that little fall down in North Carolina, so we look forward for tomorrow to bounce back.
And personally, 10,000 minutes, you just passed that recently in the championship. How does that feel for you as a person?
I'm so happy about it, especially with my past. Last year I was a little bit struggling with injury, no contract, so it was really hard mentally, and so I'm happy that I get to reach that number.
And you mentioned great being back in the championship this year, feeling good. How's your overall mentality been this season?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I think we have a really good group, really good coaching staff. I think we can go all the way. We have to put the work week in, week out to get where we want to be, but I feel really good about it. Thanks.
Hey, Paul. Came in kind of really close to the start of the season with this club, right into the starting 11. A couple clean sheets to start things off. How was that like? Talk us through it.
It was nice. Obviously, great to get some minutes because back in Cincy I'm a little lower on the depth chart, but so it's nice to go somewhere, a league where results matter, and to come in and be able to play and help the team as much as I can and get some clean sheets. It was nice.
some really great individual performances, a team of the week, save of the week nomination. How's that felt early going?
I try not to focus too much on individual awards. It was a great group effort in some pretty rough conditions, so just to be able to fight and get those 3 points was huge.
How are you feeling like you're settling in now? It's probably maybe a little rough early coming in.
Yeah, I mean it happens quick, but that's just football. So I settled in nicely now. So
And how are you feeling looking forward to this weekend?
great. Be a good opponent. Sorry, not component. Good opponent. Should be a good game.
Awesome. Thanks, Paul.
Awesome. Thank you.